Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chaos Meister coming at you with something a bit different today. I'm deciding to play a bit of chess. I know, right? Fucking clever guy here playing chess. No, I'm really not. I can't play chess to save my life. But I used to play it back in when I was like 7 years old, I guess, 8 years old. And I went to chess club. It was just a way of hanging out with friends before, but like after school. And that's quite cool when you think about it because uh, obviously you didn't really get chance to see your friends outside of school when you were so young. Um, so let's go ahead. Playing a 30-minute match, which is pretty crazy because people do take their time on this game. Like people really are passionate about this game. I lose a lot of these games, um, but I do win the odd one. So fingers crossed I can win this one. But yeah, I used to go to this chess club when I was younger. It's the only time I ever really played chess, and I remember we had this teacher called Mr. French, and he said, "Oh yeah, don't worry, stay behind. It's fine. You can stay behind and play this chess game." And I had a lot of friends that did it. Didn't really care about chess, but we had this one guy that was really good at chess. But uh, most of us were shit. But we did it just for the social situation, and I remember I did it one night, and I was there till 6:30 playing chess. I didn't really know what was going on, but I loved it. I was having a great time. Anyway, my mum just storms in and says, what are you doing? What the like, bearing in mind we're all like playing chess in a row. She storms into the main hall. There's like 8 of us on one side, 8 of us on the other, and the teacher. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing here? You've worried me sick." And I hadn't told her that I was at chess club, but I just thought it was absolutely fine to just go for it. So yeah, I that was embarrassing. I started crying and everything because we were a family that a lot of people in the school. It was a really good school, and a lot of people were like, naive. They're like 9, 10 years old, I guess, at the time, or even younger. And there's my mom coming in swearing because like we used to cuss so much and swear when we were younger because like swearing just didn't really mean anything bad to me. It was just something that when I was younger, I think it depends on different culture. You only give swear words only bad in your eyes if it's like seen as a bad thing. Like a lot of words now, like fuck and stuff. If you said that back in the day or in a different culture, you would get seriously done for that, or that would be a seriously bad thing. But for me, it weren't. But obviously, at a school at 10 years old, I'm getting swore at. I'm crying. My mom's worried sick. It was just a bit crazy. But yeah, that's uh, that's something that I did when I was younger at chess club. And I actually watched a video from Hutch recently, and he started doing chess now. And I watched it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on this site and play chess, and if it's easy, I'll do it. And it really is an easy site to do. And if any of you guys want to play me for fun, as long as you're not amazingly good, or if you are good and you can teach me some stuff, that'd be awesome. But I'm just gonna play this for fun at the moment, and maybe use it for a Man v Meister series in the future. Um, but yeah, let's see what's going on at the moment. At the moment, I haven't really been concentrating. I've been too busy talking. Um, Now I could go for the castle here. If I can bring my queen out early, but I don't like bringing my queen out too early. And he just seems to be attacking with like back pieces rather than any of the pawns, which does worry me a bit. Because I haven't really seen this done too much. But if I brought this guy out here, that would pin his pawn and that, but it doesn't really matter 'cause I can't take his pawn anyway. But I just want a castle, to be honest. But I don't like bringing my queen out. I feel so vulnerable. I mean, he could just bring the pawn up now to this position, and then I have to move it again anyway. Um, but then at least I can castle afterwards. I normally like castling on that side as well, because you've got more protection. Castling is basically where you move the king from this spot to 2 places to the right, 2 places to the left, and then swing it over with a rook. But you can only do it in certain situations, i.e. when there's no pieces between the rook and the king, when you're not passing through check, and when the king isn't hasn't been checked before, I think as well. But I remember when I learned that, I felt like once I could castle, that made me a chess player. Now I know this secret move. Now I think if I go here, then I've pinned his bishop, but then I get taken knight bishop. So I could literally do a trade now for bishop and knight if I put that there, because I check him, he has to move. I then take his bishop, but I don't know. I kind of like my knight. I like my knight probably more than my bishops. Um, have I lost a bishop already? Yeah, I've lost a bit. He's lost a bishop as well. If I could get rid of both his bishops, then he's only got knights. Actually, that's not too bad. So let's put that over there then and check him. I mean, what would be cool is if that bishop went there, then... Oh, no, 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 I can't do that. If that king moved, I could move... I mean, if that's always a good position for your knight to be, 'cause then you can take the rook or the queen, but that king will just take him at the moment. That's the thing with chess, you constantly got to be looking forward, and the better you get with chess, the more fun it is, because you realise that it is just who can see things quicker, who can see ways to take pieces, who can trap pieces, and at first it's a really boring game, but if you give it some time, then it actually gets a lot better. It's like, there we go, we checked him, he's going to take the rook, the knight with the rook, and then I might be able to bring my queen down a little bit, but I don't think there's much point in that. There's probably better moves I can do. If I move up here and force him to move his knight, and also that means that I'm just protecting pawns with pawns. If I should really move that up as well, because I've got the rook protecting at the moment. That one's being protected by the king, and that one's got the queen with it. But I should really maybe move that up. That would be a good move. It's all about really. Oh, hang on, that is not good. I should have seen that. Okay, so now he's either going to take my rook or my bishop, unless I can think of something to do. Obviously the rook's more important. It moves sideways and upwards, not just diagonally. It doesn't move diagonally at all, but if I just move that there, then he can take the bishop, and then I take his knight, so that's not too bad. And also I'm forcing him to move his knight again, which is always good, because it's a waste of his move. I don't like this though, because that thing's stopping me taking anything, but at the same time, all this other row is quite vulnerable, so if I can move my queen down here and check, I'm just trying to think. If I can move my queen down here, thing is, your own pieces, especially pawns, seem to get in the way of everything you want to do in this game. Sometimes it's all about aisles being free rather than blocked up, just as much as it is having pieces on the board. I mean, someone can be like, if you look at the points here, you get points for each piece you're taking, just in case it ends in a draw, and it kind of shows you who's winning, who's losing. It's pretty much a draw at the moment, but like I said, if I can be 2 points behind and have a better position on the board, then I'd rather take that sometimes. Okay, there we go then. So he's going to force me to check him, and then hopefully I can take the knight through to the check. So now I've checked him. He's got to move his king or move his pawn forward, in which case I can take the knight. So that was a good little move there, because that means that I've taken a piece for nothing, which is always good. Always good. I'm doing this on Camtasia as well, guys. First time I used Camtasia in ages, so I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out. If the quality's a bit bad, I will change it, but I mean, it's chess for goodness sake. As long as you can see the pieces and my audio sounds alright, then we're alright. But I might play some quicker games if you guys want me to play quicker games as well. I really find it hard to play in the slightest bit good on quicker games. Firstly, because the opponents are better, and secondly, because you just don't have time, obviously, to think about your own tactics. Whereas people have already got it in their head, their whole opening and their whole mid-game and how they finish. They know how to end the game quickly. Now, they're all things that I need to learn, because I think when you learn chess, it's a lot easier to have situations where, you know, you've learned. It's better to learn at first by learning all the end games, which I mean how to get a checkmate with certain pieces, the best openings to set you up well. Whereas I've just jumped straight into it and gone straight for just playing and learning that way, which I just find funner. I mean, I'm never gonna be a fucking chess pro, and I'm never gonna be that good at chess, but it's a fun thing to play. So I really can't be asked with the tedious learning and everything, but I might do a few tutorials on this if I actually start doing this as a regular series on my channel. This guy is taking the piss. Okay. Yeah, I think I will definitely have to speed it up. Right, he's going to do that, and then I'm going to do the knight, and then there you go. That's how quickly you can move, dude. That's how quickly you can move. I think you can chat on this as well if you make an account. So I'll just say, oh, I do want to say hurry up, but I think that's a bit rude. I think yeah, I could say hurry up. Yeah, I don't want to say hurry up. He probably cares about his record. I mean, what is he? He's 37 wins, 2 draws, 34 losses. I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, it's chess. If I take that, I put him in check as well, which means he moves, and then I get to take that one as well, which is good. Because pawns all add up. Pawns are good, especially towards the end game. If you've got a lot of pawns left and you can start turning them into queens by moving them up the board, that's always good. I'm going to start getting this bishop involved as well soon, hopefully, and maybe this knight. Okay, so now I get to do that, but he's going to take me with the king. Okay, so that weren't too bad a move by him. I could go here now, and then that's check. He can't take me with the king, but I don't really gain much from doing that. I don't think. That's not... Hang on. Hold on just a second, boys. If I do that, what can he do? What can he do? And he can take the pawn still. Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't see that. I kind of thought that pawn was indestructible for a second. I was like, is that checkmate? And I was like, no. Fuck. If I had another rook there, that would have been checkmate, I think. So, I got close. I mean, he's got to take the pawn now. So I don't know why he's thinking about his move, because that is his only move, I think. I may be missing something, but I don't think so. I mean, what I should have done is brought my bishop. Yeah, I should have brought my bishop up there first. Okay, if I bring that there, what are the benefits to be had from that? If he'd have to move down here, in which case I'm bringing the pawn up. It's always good to kind of make the king move back. I've won. I've checkmated. I didn't even know that was a checkmate. Fucking hell! He's a winner! Ding 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 ding! Winner! I have just beaten a pretty decent guy on chess there, it's fair to say. He's left the chat. Goodbye. He took a long time to make some of his moves. Let's actually just look at that checkmate then. So how's that checkmate? So he can't move there. He can't move there. He can't move there. Why couldn't he move there? Oh, the bishop, obviously. That's what I was talking about before. And then he can't move down and he can't move there. So that was a good, quick checkmate. A lot of pieces still left on the board. It's not often that happens. And I'm pretty proud of that one. That was a good chess match. I'll call it a day for now, because that was quite a long match, and I don't really know whether I can edit this properly, so I don't even know if this video is going out. But if it is, and if it's on the channel now, then guys, let me know what you think. And as always, thank you very much and good night.